Look, one of the most painful experiences in heartbreak is when somebody makes you feel deeply wanted and then suddenly starts acting distant, cold, inconsistent, like you imagined the whole connection. That messes people up badly, because now you're stuck trying to solve a puzzle that never fully made sense. You replay conversations, distance, mixed signals. You ask yourself, did they love me? Did I ask for too much? Was I too emotional, too needy, too available, too much? And honestly, sometimes the answer has almost nothing to do with your worth. Sometimes the issue was capacity. And that changes everything. Because there's a massive difference between someone liking you, wanting you, missing you, even loving parts of you, and someone being emotionally capable of showing up consistently. Those are not the same thing. Some people feel emotions deeply and still completely fail at relationships. That confuses good-hearted people because you think if they cared, why didn't they act better? Because caring and capacity are not the same muscle. Some people care but can't tolerate sustained closeness. Some people care but panic when intimacy becomes emotionally real. Some people care, but the second expectations, vulnerability, accountability, or consistency enter the relationship, they shut down. And then you get blamed by silence. You get punished by distance. You get breadcrumbed by confusion. And slowly you start carrying pain that never belonged to you. Honestly, a lot of emotionally unavailable people were emotionally underdeveloped long before they met you. No healthy love modeled, no emotional safety, no consistency, no repair, no communication skills. So now they become adults trying to build relationships without the internal tools for it. They want connection, but closeness overwhelms them. They want love, but stability feels uncomfortable. They want intimacy, but intimacy also triggers them. So they come close, then back away. Warm, then cold. Present, then vanished. Interested, then weird. And meanwhile, you're sitting there trying to decode this emotional fucking Rubik's Cube. And if this is hitting you hard right now, like the video, follow, subscribe, share it with somebody who keeps blaming themselves for somebody else's limitations. Because too many good people are walking around thinking I was too much. No, you were probably asking for consistency, clarity, effort, communication, honesty, basic reassurance. That is not too much. That's basic relationship behavior. But when somebody lacks emotional capacity, normal relationships start feeling heavy to them. A simple conversation feels threatening. Accountability feels like criticism. Commitment feels suffocating. Consistency feels exhausting. And instead of admitting I'm emotionally unavailable, they make you feel needy. That's one of the cruelest parts. People who can't provide healthy connection often normalize dysfunction and label your needs as unreasonable. Read that again mentally. Now, here's another reason this kind of heartbreak becomes so addictive. Confusion bonds people. Clarity allows grief. Confusion keeps you emotionally hooked because your nervous system keeps searching for resolution. One more conversation, one more text, one more chance. But honestly, sometimes you don't even miss the person anymore. You miss the version of reality where all of this would finally make sense. That's huge. And the heartbreak guy is going to say something directly here. Some people are not mysterious. They're emotionally underdeveloped. That's it. We romanticize dysfunction way too much. We say they're complicated, they're scared, they loved me, but maybe, or maybe they simply don't currently have the internal structure required for a healthy relationship. That does not automatically make them evil, but it does make them unavailable. And unavailable people can waste years of your life if you keep translating crumbs into promises. Listen carefully to this next part. Their inconsistency was never proof that you were hard to love. It was proof that they were hard to rely on. Massive difference. Healthy love doesn't constantly make you question your position. Healthy love doesn't disappear every time closeness increases. Healthy love doesn't make affection feel like winning a lottery ticket. Healthy love feels steady. And honestly, people who grew up around chaos sometimes forget how powerful steadiness actually is. Real love often feels calm, clear, safe, predictable, consistent, not emotional roulette, not detective work, not constant anxiety. Calm. And if calm feels boring to you, That may mean chaos became emotionally familiar. That's another healing conversation entirely. Now, here's the shift that changes everything. Stop asking, why wasn't I enough? And start asking, why was I overinvesting in someone who repeatedly showed limited capacity? That question gives your power back, because you weren't powerless. You were emotionally invested in the wrong place. Different story. And yes, sometimes these people come back. A lot of them do. Loneliness returns, nostalgia returns, access matters again. But if emotional capacity hasn't changed, the sequel is usually the same movie, different week, same pain. So before reopening any door, ask yourself, have they genuinely grown, or are they just back? That question can save you years. And before I finish, hear this carefully. You aren't healing from losing the only person you'll ever love. You may be healing from attaching deeply to somebody who lacked the emotional capacity to love you consistently. That hurts deeply, but it also frees you, because your future is not trapped in somebody else's limitations. Your future is with someone whose nervous system can actually hold what your heart brings. And if you want help healing this attachment, rebuilding your self-worth, and finally getting your mind back, you can book a private one-on-one session with me through the link in my bio, or you can contact me directly through pop call, voice, video, or chat. And until then, stop worshiping potential. Start respecting capacity.